Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is February 21st, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. Get educated. Get some training. Let me maximize this quarterly chart. Resize this, and let's take a look and see what we see here. On this quarterly chart, we've made a new high and all, but that might be it and all. But we're still green. We got higher lows, higher highs. We're still above the pivot. We're still looking good and on this quarterly picture. Let's go down to the monthly picture. On this monthly picture, we're still green also. We made a new high. Still can see that new high there and all this month. We did hit an R1 level and bounce back off of that and all, but we're still above pivot. We're still above the 9-10 moving average, so technically we are still bullish. Let's go down to this weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, what's going on here? On this weekly chart, we got a bearish engulfing at the top in the right location and all. But today was expiration Friday. We'll see that when we get down to the daily chart and stuff. So maybe this is all just to do with this option expiration thing. But be mindful of your trading plans and your trading strategies, because since we got this bearish pattern at the top, the next thing is a confirmation candle to the downside. That could happen, or this thing could go back to the upside. The thing is, if we end up getting that, we could come down to here. I'm not a bear guy, so again, I don't want to see that. We could, based on, let me see, we could, if you want to draw some kind of trend line, we could come down a little bit further around to this area here before we bounce. But be mindful of your trading plans and your trading strategy at this time. We do have a bearish engulfing at the top at this time. So that's all I really want to say about that. All right, let's go ahead and move down to this daily chart and wrap this on up. Oh, I guess I got to change that up, and boom. And zoom in a little bit here. Let me do it like this. Let me there. And first of all, we did make a new high this week, but after that high was made, we've been selling off lower high, lower low, big lower low, and all. That's the whole thing. That's the thing that we have to see. We did have a doji the day before. We ended up going higher, but we ended up closing lower than that previous day. That was kind of a warning sign. Then the next sign was, this is kind of like an ugly evening star up here kind of like thing that you can see, you know. But and it's kind of like ever how some people want to look at it. You can say you're waiting for maybe a confirmation of this thing to actually continue down. So again, it's already down. What is going to happen come Monday since this was expiration Friday also? Are they going to be loading back up, getting ready for the next, expiration cycle of options and all? It's an option expiration day. So we have to kind of like wait and see what's going to happen there and all. But we are at a point, we did close a gap here also on the daily picture we can see that was there in place. This right here, I don't think that's significant enough, and this might have came down enough to close it and all. So, but this right here, this one was a little bit bigger. So they might needed to come down here and close some of this stuff and get down here. So if that's it, that's all what I see. Again, we are kind of like trending down. I hate to even say that, but we do have a higher low and a lower high and a lower low on these last few days. It has started and all, and that's the whole thing. It has started. Like I said, it has started, and I'll just leave it at that. And all. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.